Listen up, because today we're talking about building a strong mind. We all want good things in life, right? But to get them, we need to be tough in our minds and bounce back from problems. It's not enough to just wish for success. We have to work hard to change how we think. Our minds are super powerful, but most of us just let them run on their own like a car stuck in one gear. We pick up bad habits from the people around us without even realizing it. Before we know it, we're stuck doing the same old things, feeling limited and not seeing how we can change. But I'm here to shake things up, to wake you up to the amazing things you can do. You have the power to change your thoughts and make a fresh start. It won't be easy, but good things rarely are. First, you need to own your life. If you keep blaming others, your past, or anything outside of yourself, you'll never move forward. Look in the mirror and be honest. You didn't choose how you started in life, but you can choose what you do now. It's a tough truth, but once you accept it, you'll feel free. Now you can start getting rid of the bad thoughts that have been holding you back. The self-doubt, the fear, the excuses. Those old thoughts have to go. It takes effort, doing it every day and never giving up. Changing your mindset is harder than forming it in the first place, but don't let feeling uncomfortable stop you. That uncomfortable feeling means you're growing. Every time you catch yourself thinking a bad thought, push it away. Replace it with good thoughts about what you want to be true. Tell yourself, I can do this. I am strong. I see problems as chances to grow. Say it out loud if you need to. The more you do this, the more your brain will start to believe it. What once felt like pretending will become your normal way of thinking. But thinking good thoughts isn't enough. You have to act on them too. Start doing things that make your new beliefs stronger. Sign up for that class you've been thinking about. Go for that job you thought you couldn't get. Speak up when you usually stay quiet. Action leads to more action. At first, it will be hard to change your old ways. Change is always a bit tough, but don't avoid things that challenge you. That's where you really grow. Embrace the discomfort. It's part of becoming a better you. You're basically rewiring your brain and building new mental muscles. Of course it's hard at first, but it gets easier the more you do it. One day, you'll look back and be amazed at how much you've changed. Building a strong mind never really ends because it's all about the journey. Every day gives you a chance to make your mind stronger, to believe in yourself more, to beat your fears, and to become your best self. Don't wait for bad things to happen to start building your mental strength. Do the hard work now so you're ready for anything life throws at you. Challenges will come, but with the right mindset, you can overcome them. Having a strong mind doesn't mean you'll never feel scared, unsure, or uncomfortable. Those feelings are normal. It means feeling those things, but still choosing to do what you think is right, not what you're afraid of. That's the difference between people who only dream of doing great things and those who actually do them. Some folks, they just dream, you see. They let their minds get all tangled up in worries and what-ifs, but the ones who really make things happen, they've got these strong minds, tough as nails. If you want a life that's special, different, you gotta work on your thinking. It's like trying to dig a big hole with a tiny shovel while a kid's pulling you back. You won't get very far. And this ain't some quick fix, no sir. It's like taking care of a garden, always growing, always getting stronger. You gotta keep learning, keep getting better inside your head, every single day, every single year. That's how you get ahead, see? So right now, tell yourself you're in charge of your own mind. No matter what happens, you're gonna do the hard work, even when it's tough. You're gonna be better than you were yesterday. Don't wait for the perfect time or someone to cheer you on. You don't need to be great to start, but you gotta start to be great. So start now, right where you are. Make your mind strong like a sturdy ladder that'll take you to your dreams. At the end of it all, when it's your time, you're the only one who gets to say if you really tried your best. You'll either feel good about it or wish you had done things different. So work hard now. Make your mind so strong that nothing can stop it. Every morning, wake up and stretch your thinking a little bit. Don't listen to the doubts, the excuses, the scared whispers. Instead, feed the part of you that wants more, that believes in you, that never gives up. Nobody else can do that for you, no matter how much you want them to. Why not you? Why can't you be one of the special ones who toughen up their minds and don't just dream big, but actually make those dreams real? It won't be easy, not one bit. But history's full of regular folks who did amazing things just because they set their minds to it. That's how you become one of them. It's your choice, but you've got the power inside you, waiting to come out. Nobody can give that to you. You got to find it yourself. So look inside, get busy, and build yourself a strong mind. It'll shape everything you do and everything you could be. Choosing to build a strong mind is easy, but it's also easy to forget about it when life gets busy. There's so much going on these days, so many distractions, so many things that feel good for a little bit, but don't last. That's why you got to protect the progress you've made, like it's something precious. Every single day, you got to put your mind first. If you don't, all that hard work you did, it can crumble away without you even noticing. Negative people, bad influences, all that junk on TV and the internet, they're like termites, chewing away at the strong foundation you built. One little slip up, and those termites can ruin years of work. Don't let them. Once you've done the hard work of changing how your mind works, your new job is to protect it and help it grow, no matter what. Be picky about what you let into your head. Look at everything and everyone around you carefully. Does this person, this thing, this show, do they help you reach your goals, or do they make you doubt yourself? You got to be tough, like an editor, cutting out anything that doesn't belong. If it doesn't fit with your vision, get rid of it. No hesitation, no second chances. Your strong mind is your most valuable treasure, so treat it that way. And this goes for the things you tell yourself, too. Those little chats you have in your head all day long, they matter more than you think. They can either push you forward or hold you back. So pay attention to what you're thinking. If you catch yourself being negative or doubting yourself, stop right there. Don't let those bad thoughts take over. Instead, remind yourself of how strong and capable you are. It's a never-ending battle catching those bad thoughts and replacing them with good ones. But it's worth it, because a strong mind leads to a strong life. We tell ourselves stories over and over again, and sometimes we need to change those stories. If we don't pay attention, these stories can creep back into our minds and make us feel bad, even if we were feeling good before. It's like giving them a little bit of space, and then they take over everything. Believe me, it happens. We need to be careful all the time to keep our minds strong. It takes a lot of effort, but it's the only way. Doing it halfway won't work. We are the ones in charge of keeping our minds healthy. We need to take care of our minds all the time, just like we take care of our bodies. It's easy to slip back into bad habits, so we need to keep pushing ourselves to stay strong. As we try to keep our minds strong, it's important to think about how we're doing. We need to be honest with ourselves about our thoughts, habits, and choices. Are they helping us reach our goals? If we see the same bad things happening over and over again, we need to change our ways. No excuses. We can't let our minds trick us into thinking it's okay to be lazy. We have to stick to our goals. We get to choose what we think about. We need to be careful about what we let into our minds. We don't want to start thinking bad thoughts again and ruin all the good work we've done. It's like building something beautiful. We need to keep working on it and making it better. Just like an artist carefully shapes a sculpture, we need to keep shaping our minds until they become what we want them to be. Working on our minds is hard work, and no one else can see it. It's easy to give up because no one is watching or cheering us on. But the results of our hard work will show over time. Look at your life. Can you see the results of a strong mind or a weak mind? It becomes very clear when we go through tough times. Everyone goes through hard times in life. We might lose our jobs, our relationships might end, we might have money problems, or something really bad might happen. In those moments, it's easy to feel sad, hopeless, and weak. But this is when all the work we've done to make our minds strong really pays off. People with weak minds start blaming others when bad things happen. They say things like, "Why me? This is unfair. This always happens to me. They feel like they have no control over their lives. They become negative and make excuses for not trying. But people who have worked on their minds face these challenges differently. They don't see themselves as victims. They might feel sad or frustrated, but they know they are in control. They can adjust to the new situation and find a way forward. Instead of giving up, they look for ways to overcome the challenge. They know they need to find a solution, even if they don't feel like it. I was obsessed with getting better at thinking, with making my mind stronger. Of course, there were times when I stumbled and got stuck, just like anyone else. But I never gave up completely, and I'm so glad I didn't. Because the good things that happened because of my strong mind, all the amazing experiences I had, were worth more than all the struggles. When things got tough and I felt like giving up, my determination kept me going. Now, I feel calm and sure of myself, a feeling I wouldn't have if I hadn't pushed myself so hard. My mind is like a fortress, strong and unbreakable. Nothing seems to bother me the way it bothers other people. It's like my mind was a lump of coal, and all the pressure and work turned it into a diamond. I feel strong and steady, and I think other people can feel it too. This strong mindset is like a shield that protects me from anything bad, any doubts, or anything that tries to hold me back. I move through life like a big, strong machine, pushing aside anything that gets in my way. And that's the most important thing about all this mental work. It has allowed me to go after my dreams without being afraid, without hesitating, without listening to people who say I can't do it. Their negativity can't touch me anymore. After years of working on my mind, getting rid of bad thoughts and habits, I believe in myself completely. I am calm and determined. Big problems and setbacks that would make other people give up barely slow me down. I just adjust, rethink, and come back stronger. It's hard for me to understand people who are still controlled by their emotions, who are easily discouraged. Their ups and downs seem so unnecessary. But I can't judge them too harshly because I used to be like them before I started on this journey. Most people can't just decide to change their mindset overnight. It's not that easy. It takes a lot of work to change the way you think, especially the thoughts and beliefs that have been with you since you were a child. We all know how hard it is to break old habits. So I understand how difficult it can be to change your mindset, especially at the beginning. It's hard work, and you don't see the results right away. It's like fighting against years of bad habits and doubts. But it's like building muscles. When you first start exercising, it's hard. 10 push-ups can feel impossible. But if you keep practicing, you get stronger. Eventually, you can do 50 push-ups without breaking a sweat. Your body gets stronger because you pushed through the pain. It's the same with your mind. At first, it's hard to stop negative thoughts, but if you keep practicing, it gets easier. You build new positive habits. It's not easy, though. It can be emotionally draining to fight against your old self. But if you keep going, you will break through to a new level of strength and determination. Most people don't have the willpower to do this work, but the few who do, the ones who embrace the struggle, reach a level of inner power that most people can't even imagine.
Need a little pick-me-up today? Welcome to the new Fresh Motivation app, where you'll find daily motivation, daily quotes. Listen to your favorite speeches in the background or with a black screen, so nothing interrupts your motivational moment, where you can create your personal profile, create playlists of your favorite speeches and quotes, add personal notes, and start setting goals. Fresh Motivation, the home of motivation. Get it now for free on Google Play.